Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing some water droplets on this leaf as I've been asked to do a tutorial for water droplets. Now this is from Magical Jungle from Johanna Basford, but obviously you could use any page, any picture, but I just picked this. It's a nice big leaf, so I thought it would be good to demonstrate. Now I'm just using my Arteza pencil today. You can use anything you want. There are a few specific things that might be worth using, but with regards to the pencil here, it doesn't matter. So I start by drawing my droplet. So just a simple circle. I'm not that good at doing a really even circle, but that's how it is. Now next I do a bit of shadow. So under here I start to form a shadow. Okay, and then I do the shape of the inside the droplet. Now this green colour that I'm using is what I'm going to be using for the rest of the leaf. So what I want to do is fade it out towards the bottom. So I want a darker green at the top and fading towards the bottom of the droplet, like this. So I'm just doing really gentle layers of colour until I get it to how I want it, because if I go too hard too quickly, then I might get it too dark. Now on this side it feels a little bit too dark for me. I'll zoom in for you. You can see where I drew it. You can see quite a defined line around here, which I don't like. And I'm just going to erase it a little bit with my Tombow mono eraser, and I'm just going to very gently just take back a little bit of that line, just so it's slightly paler. I hope you can see that. Okay, and now I'm going to do the colour of the rest of the leaf. I'm not going to do the whole leaf because but I'm just going to gently colour around here. See, this is the colour I'm doing the rest of the leaf, so I'm just going to gently colour around, and it helps us see whether it stands out enough if we colour the rest of the leaf a little bit. I'm not doing the whole thing because I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with the rest of the leaf, but there we go. And you can see it helps you to see if it stands out. Now if this is not white enough, what I do is I grab my Caran. This is a Caran Luminance pencil, this is a white, and just go back over this, blend it over and blur that colour a little bit. Now you can use any white. I find the Arteza white, the Polychromos whites, they're just not that good at blending. This one, and I think the Prismacolor would probably be good. They're better. You see how that's blended in, it looks a little bit of a different colour, and so it stands out even more from the leaf. I'm just going to do a little bit more of this outline again so you can see. And the last touch for the water droplet is a bit of gel pen. Now I'm using my Gellyroll, Sakura Gellyroll. Now this is 0.5, this is a very fine tip, and you can get a very fine and accurate mark like this. It doesn't show up very well, it's a bit clogged. I'll just go over that again. Now I tried this when I was experimenting, because I did practice this first because I haven't done one for ages, and I used my 10 and it was too thick. I've got a 10 here. I used my 10 and it's very splodgy and thick, and it was too dark a mark. The 8, which I'm going to do, is just about okay on this size of bubble. There we go. But the 10 was a bit too thick, so if you've got a Posca, you might find it's a bit too thick, and if that happens, be ready with the tissue, do your mark and quickly splodge on it to wipe up some of the paint, and then that'll help. and to reduce how bright it is, because you don't want a really bright white mark, just that little subtle shine. So there we go, that's how you do a water droplet. Quite a quick tutorial, but hopefully helpful. And my idea for this page is to zoom out a little bit so you can see. So you've got loads of leaves to make them more interesting, to put water droplets on various places on various leaves. One little tip just before I finish is, if you put a water droplet on top of a line, be careful, because if water does go on top of a line, it will distort it slightly, and so it can look, if you try and put a water droplet on top, it might not look right, because it might look as if you should have distorted the line underneath it. So have a little think about that. And also a tip, how I did this, although I've done them before, I haven't done one for ages, is I looked up a picture on a search engine of a water droplet and had a look at that, and it helped me. So that's another tip. If you want to do it on top of the lines and see how that's going to work, have a look online first, look at some pictures, and that'll give you an idea. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Short and sweet, but hopefully useful. Thank you very much for watching, and happy colouring.